Now, obviously, this vote is very important as far as Canada is concerned. We do a tremendous amount of trade with Great Britain. And to join us with more on that, here's Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Steve.
We're keeping a keen eye on this, obviously. I'm sure business people right across the country.
Yeah, and let's not oversell it for the impact on British Columbia. Business in Vancouver spoke to UBC economist John Rees. He said the immediate impact here on the West Coast of a possible Brexit, that's a vote to leave the European Union, it would have a negligible impact immediately on British Columbia, but there would be larger macroeconomic impacts. Let's take a look at what the U.S. Fed did just last week. They decided to keep interest rates right where they are, and we could expect the same to happen for the Bank of Canada. They would keep interest rates at some of the lowest we've ever seen. That, of course, would impact mortgage rates. That could add to additional household debt that Canadians are taking on as they're trying to get into the housing market. Let's also keep in mind, Steve, you just mentioned it, trade between Canada and the UK is substantial. The UK is our third largest trading partner after the US and China. We have about $30 billion, give or take, annually in trade. If there's a slowdown in that economy, that would obviously have an impact here as well. And also keep in mind the value of the pound. It would be good for a lot of Canadians going over to the UK if they wanted to do tourism there because of course, the lower value of the pound. But we also rely on a lot of British tourists coming to, of course, the West Coast. So Canada's been doing well in the tourism sector, of course, because of our lower loonie. But if that happens with the UK, we could expect fewer British tourists coming over here as well. So the immediate impact, like I said, is not going to hit us right away, but it will be wide-reaching, and it'll happen over a course of time, especially here in British Columbia.
All right. A lot of people watching what happens. And again, around dinner time tonight, we'll sort of find out what's going on. Tyler, thank you very much. Good to talk to you.
You too. Thanks, Steve.
More details, BIV.com.